Hey everyone, and welcome back to Critical Edge. Today in gaming news, something really interesting came across. As always, on my favorite website, One Angry Gamer. The Capcom Arcade Collection is coming and is rumored to be a plug-and-play arcade stick. Now, there's this giant Capcom arcade stick, basically, um, which is being released with 16 games, 16 arcade-style games onto it. I first came across this article on Nintendo Life, in fact, and then I just thought I'd go onto One Angry Gamer and have a look at it and see from there what I had in store. But from what you can gather, it seems to be something that's really basic, something which isn't all that complicated. Plugs straight into your TV via HDMI. It does have a Wi-Fi connectivity feature whereby you can upload your scores. There wasn't really any word into whether there'll be online play. I'm assuming there would be. I'm hoping there would be. That'd be pretty cool if that is a feature. If it isn't, it's not a train smash, not the end of the world. I'm just excited to have, well, an arcade stick. The only thing I'm a bit concerned about is the size of the device in terms of how huge is it in real life. And am I going to need to build a special table for this in front of my television to have it, whatever it is? And also, the logo, okay, I'll admit, the Capcom logo, I don't really see that really blending in very well with any room spaces that I have to offer this new device, so to say. But it's cool to have it. There's 16 games preloaded onto the system. I can only assume that this thing is obviously running on some Raspberry Pi or something in there. So maybe some hardware similar to the PlayStation Classic or SNES Classic. And well, from what I gather with these 16 titles on it, they're obviously being emulated. These appear to be the CPS 1 and CPS 2 titles. We got games like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting. I haven't heard of that one, so I'm not sure what it is. Ghouls and Ghosts, I remember that. Mega Man, that is awesome. Alien vs Predator, I did play that as one. Captain Commando, I only ever played Captain Commando once when I was in high school, I think it was. Around 2004, around the year. I remember playing it once. It was an old arcade machine and the sticks weren't working very well. They would malfunction and you'd end up dying quite a bit. Strider as well. Strider 1, I did play that on the PlayStation 1 and I did enjoy it. I thought it was pretty cool. Was it Strider 2 in fact? I think it was Strider 2, sorry, I'm making a mistake there. But Darkstalkers Night Warriors as well being included. So yeah, there's some really good titles of here to look forward to. The thing is, it's going to be playing in HD, I'm assuming, or full HD. I can only imagine what this is going to look like for people who have a 4K television, though. I really hope that it really upscales the games to really suit the quality that we can expect of it. I hope. Hope there isn't any lag or anything like that, or any other problems that we can occur. And onboard storage. Chances are people are going to mod this system, from what I gather. But anyway, that's just my own speculation. It does have a USB port. I'm not too sure what that USB port is for. It could be for adding more games to the device, maybe plugging it into your computer, whatever it is. It does have a micro USB for power. It's got a power switch over there, you can see. It's also got an HDMI port directly to your TV. So it's nothing really complicated. It's nothing really over the top beyond it's being designed as a Capcom logo. I think it's cool to have it that way, but it does seem a little... I don't really see how this thing will sit well in most rooms and things like that. For me, wanting to get it, absolutely, I want to have one of these. But to be honest with you, given the recent launch with the PlayStation Classic and the discless Xbox One, which is coming up soon, I'm a bit skeptical. I'd like to see these things firsthand before I just go out and buy something blindly based on what I've just seen through a YouTube video, whatever it is, you know? I mean, it's not really buying something blindly, but if you know what I mean, I like to really... get a more of a hands-on experience with the product before I purchase it, just the way I am. I just see how it handles, the quality of the product as well. I don't want to open out the box and be like, hey, this quality isn't exactly what I expected for the amount of money that I paid, you know? So there's this rumor that it's going to be selling for about $250, which that's a bit excessive. It's pretty excessive for 16 classic titles. But at the same time, it's two arcade sticks, which I can only assume is going to be hacked at some point, and people are going to be using this thing to run all kinds of emulated titles on there. Who knows, maybe somebody will hack it to the point where you can actually play PlayStation 1 titles on it, or Nintendo or the Super Nintendo titles onto it. I mean, I'd love to play a lot of games with these arcade-style sticks. Just plug it directly into your TV, play from there. And there are other products out there which are similar to this that are already doing something like this for a while. For remember, I think it was called the Pandora's Box. You can find it on eBay, I think. I haven't really purchased one. I haven't seen one in real life either. Just read about it and I was like, it'd be cool to have. But this is something official from Capcom. So I think as a Capcom fan, or fan of Capcom games actually, in the past they have left a bad taste in my mouth. As of late, they have redeemed themselves with Devil May Cry 5, Monster Hunter Freedom, Resident Evil 2. So you can say it's legitimately saying that Capcom is back. And I guess this is a good way to push themselves out there again, make themselves more and more popular than they already are. The only thing I can just really hope for from Capcom is that this product is up to standard. It is definitely the quality that we can expect of it. It's not going to be an incident where like the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite special edition with the Infinity Stone cases and people got Infinity Eggs instead, you know. So I'm just hoping that it's a premium product. It's obviously got a hefty price tag attached to it. For 16 games, really old titles as well, arcade type titles, I am really hoping that the product, the overall build, the overall quality of this fight stick is really premium. I don't want to have something that's really cheap, in the sense that I basically overspent for things which for video games which I'd rather just, I don't know, overlook. I'm not going to play every single thing in here. There are certain titles which I would love to play again, like Captain Commando, especially on an arcade stick. I think that would be beautiful, it would be brilliant. I don't own an arcade stick, so this may be, I don't know, this may be one of the things that push me to it. The other thing I'm a bit curious about is the USB port in terms of what it does. Here's what I'm getting a bit curious about it is, see, the power port could also be an input port, similar to like how you have your mobile devices with the mini USB plugs into your TV and allows you to into your PC or whatever it is, and allows you to transfer files and also charge the device at the same time. Maybe it's going to be doing something similar to that there. If not that, then the USB port should allow you to transfer data through that, maybe. The other thing though, which I'm really curious about, is whether this thing will be able to plug into a PC, for example, and be used as a fight stick, or even a PlayStation or an Xbox, and can be used as a controller. I doubt Xbox highly. I highly doubt an Xbox. Maybe PS4, I don't know, but we'll see from there. So that's it in today's video, you guys. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below, leave a comment, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Do subscribe, it helps me out a lot. I really do appreciate it. I really want to get my channel out there, help it grow. Thank you for watching, make it all the way to the end, and let me know if you want to get yourselves one of these Capcom sticks. Apparently it's going to be released on 25th of October 2019. That's a few months away, about 6 months from now. It's not a long time. The time really flies. I mean, look at it. We already 1/3 through this year. But let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. Do you think it is justified, the price tag, or the alleged price tag of about $250 is justified for this? Or do you think it's a bit too much? Would you be happily willing to spend that amount, or would you rather hold off or save your money towards the Xbox 2 or PlayStation 5 or whatever the next generation console is? Let me know down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.